Liam stood at the window of the small control room on his ship. Outside, the stars twinkled quietly in the black sky. He had always dreamed of traveling far from Earth. And now, as part of the crew on the research ship Orion, that dream was real. They traveled to the far edges of space to learn new things about planets and stars. This mission was special. The Orion had found strange signals coming from a star system far beyond any they had seen before. The signals were not like natural noises from stars or planets. They were patterns. Almost like a message, Liam felt his heart beat faster. He loved mysteries. And this was the biggest mystery of his life. Liam, come to the main deck. Call Captain Harris over the radio. We have something to show you. Liam hurried out of the control room and ran to the main deck. The captain was already there, looking serious. The crew gathered around the large window to see the star system. It looks normal, Liam said. Quietly, why is this so special? Captain Harris smiled. It is the signals, Liam. They are coming from that small planet in the middle. No one knows what it means. Your job is to investigate. Liam felt a mix of excitement and fear. He was young and not very experienced, but this was his chance to prove himself. The captain trusted him. The ship moved closer to the strange planet. It was beautiful, with green lands and blue oceans. Liam looked closely and saw something that did not belong. A huge, dark shape floated above the planet, a massive alien ship. Is that a spaceship? Liam asked. Yes, said Captain Harris. We did not expect to find anyone here. This changes everything. Suddenly, the ship's alarms began to ring. The Orion shook with a strange force. Liam grabbed the console to keep his balance. What is happening? He shouted. A known energy field, said the captain. It is pulling us toward that alien ship. Liam's hands worked quickly to try and stop the pull, but it was too strong. The Orion was pulled into the larger ship's docking bay. When the shaking stopped, Liam found himself inside the alien ship. The walls were smooth and glowing with soft light. Strange symbols moved gently across the walls. Changing colors. Liam took a deep breath and stepped forward. He knew this was the moment he had waited for, the moment when humans would meet aliens. For the first time, a door opened and a tall figure walked in. It was a woman, but not like any human woman. She was tall, taller than any person Liam had seen, with pale skin that shimmered like the stars. Her eyes were large and bright, and her hair flowed like silver light. I'm Solara, she said with a calm voice. I am the queen of my people. Liam felt a strange calm when he looked at her. She did not seem angry or dangerous. Instead, there was kindness in her eyes. You are the first human I have ever seen, Solara said softly. We have searched the stars for you. Liam blinked in surprise. You searched for me? Yes, Solara said. Your people carry a gift we have long sought. You are special, Liam. Liam did not know what to say. How could she know his name? How could she say humans had a special gift? Solara stepped closer. Come with me. There is much you must learn. Liam followed her through the glowing halls. The ship was larger inside than it looked outside. There were plants that glowed gently and strange machines humming softly as they walked. Liam felt a hope growing inside him. Maybe humans were not alone in the universe. Maybe they had a place. Among the stars, Solara stopped in front of a large window. Outside, Liam saw the planet below, shining with life. This is my home world, Solara said. The Viren. Liam watched the land stretch far and wide. The skies were pink and purple, and tall towers rose like mountains. You will stay here for a time, Solara said. There are many things you need to see and understand. Liam nodded. He felt a little afraid, but also excited. This was the start of a new adventure. That night, Liam lay on a soft bed in a room that looked like a garden. He could hear the quiet hum of the ship and feel the gentle light around him. He thought about Earth, his family, and all he had left behind. But he also thought about the stars and the new friends he had found. He knew that everything was changing. His life would never be the same again. And somewhere in the quiet of the ship, Solara watched over him. She knew that the journey of humans and Viren was just beginning. The next morning, Liam woke up feeling strange but curious. The soft light in his room made him feel calm. He looked around and saw the small plants growing by the window. The air smelled fresh and different from Earth. He stood and walked to the door. The door opened with a gentle sound. Solara was waiting for him, smiling kindly. "Good morning, Liam. Today, I will show you my world." Liam felt a smile grow on his face. He was ready to learn more about the Viren and the place they called home. They stepped out into a long hallway. The walls glowed softly in colors that changed like a slow wave. Solara moved gracefully, her steps light as if she floated. Liam followed, trying to keep up. Soon, they reached a large room with windows that looked out on the planet below. The land was full of green forests, blue lakes, and tall buildings that shone in the sunlight. "This is Viren City," Solara said. "It is the center of our world. Our people have lived here for many centuries." Liam felt a mix of awe and excitement. The city was unlike any he had seen before. The buildings looked alive, covered in glowing vines and flowers that pulsed with light. "Your people must be very smart to build such a place," Liam said. Solara nodded. "We have learned much through time, but we also honor nature and life. We live in balance with our world." Liam looked closer and saw small creatures moving among the plants. They looked like birds, but with shining feathers and bright eyes. As they walked, Solara told Liam about the Viren history. Her people had traveled the stars for thousands of years, searching for a human like him. They believed humans had a special gift, one that could help the galaxy in ways no one else could. Liam listened carefully, feeling both proud and unsure. He was only one person, but Solara's words made him feel important. After some time, they reached a large open garden filled with tall trees and colorful flowers. The air was warm and smelled sweet. Birds sang softly in the branches. Solara stopped by a stone bench and sat down. Liam sat next to her. "Liam, do you feel different here?" Solara asked gently. He thought for a moment. "Yes, I do. It is peaceful, but also exciting. I feel like I'm part of something bigger." Solara smiled. "That is the gift of connection. Your people have the power to bring others together, to build friendships and trust." Liam looked at her with interest. "How do you know so much about humans?" Solara's eyes softened. "My mother told me stories of Earth and its people. She believed that humans and Viren were linked by fate. I have waited a long time to meet you." Liam felt a warm feeling inside. For the first time, he understood that this was more than a meeting of two strangers. It was the start of a bond between two worlds. Over the next few days, Liam explored the city and learned more about Viren culture. He met other Viren people who welcomed him with kindness. They shared their music, their stories, and their food. The tastes were new but delicious. One evening, Liam joined Solara at a great hall where the Viren gathered. The hall was filled with soft lights and quiet music. The people moved with grace, their voices rising in song. Liam watched, amazed by their harmony. The music seemed to reach deep inside him, stirring feelings he could not explain. After the song ended, Solara took Liam aside. "You have a gift, Liam," she said. "Not just your strength, but your heart. That is why you are special." Liam felt a mix of happiness and responsibility. He wanted to be worthy of Solara's trust and the hopes of the Viren people. Days turned into weeks. Liam trained with the Viren warriors to prepare for dangers that might come. He learned to use new tools and weapons, but most of all, he learned about courage. Solara stayed by his side, guiding him with patience and care. Their friendship grew strong. They shared stories about their homes and dreams. One day, while they walked through a glowing forest, Liam asked Solara, "Why do you need humans? What do you hope to find?" Solara looked up at the shining sky. "Humans have a unique strength, not only in body but in spirit. We believe that together we can protect our worlds and bring peace." Liam nodded slowly. He began to understand that his journey was bigger than just himself. It was about hope for many people. That night, Liam sat outside under the stars. The sky was full of colors he had never seen. He thought about Earth, his family, and the future. He smiled softly, feeling ready for whatever would come next. The bond between him and Solara was no longer just a meeting. It was the start of something new, a story that would change the stars forever. The peaceful days on Viren were about to change. Liam was training hard every day, learning the ways of the Viren warriors. He was getting stronger and faster. The lessons were difficult, but he never gave up. Solara watched him closely, proud of his progress. One morning, a loud alarm echoed through the city. Red lights flashed everywhere. People hurried to gather in the great hall. Solara stood tall in front of the crowd, her face serious. "We have received bad news," she said. "A dangerous group called the Zarkin is moving toward our planet. They fear what we and our human friend may become. They want to destroy us." The crowd gasped. Liam's heart pounded in his chest. He had never faced real danger before. "Who are the Zarkin?" Liam asked Solara quietly. "They are a fierce and cruel alien race," Solara explained. "They have conquered many worlds by force. They do not want peace or friendship. They only want power." Liam felt a chill run down his spine. He looked around and saw fear in the eyes of the Viren people. But he also saw determination. Solara continued, "We must prepare for battle. We will defend our home and our future." Liam stood taller. He felt a new strength inside. He was ready to fight. For the people who had welcomed him, for Solara, for the planet that had become his new home. The next days were busy and tense. The Viren warriors trained harder than ever. Liam practiced with them, learning how to use their weapons and shields. He was no longer just a visitor. He was part of the defense. Solara visited Liam often. She shared old stories of battles the Viren had fought long ago. She said, "Our people have faced many dangers before, but this one is different." The Zarkin want to stop the bond between humans and Viren. They fear what it could bring. One afternoon, while training in the forest, Liam and Solara walked together. The trees around them shone with soft light, but Liam could feel the weight of the coming battle. "Solara," Liam said, "what if we lose? What if the Zarkin are too strong?" Solara looked at him with steady eyes. "We must believe in ourselves and each other. Strength comes not just from weapons, but from the heart." Liam nodded, feeling braver. The day of the attack came quickly. Dark ships appeared in the sky like shadows. The Zarkin fleet was large and powerful. The Viren warriors gathered on the battlefield. Liam stood with them, holding a bright energy sword that glowed in his hand. Solara led the army. Her presence gave the warriors courage. She raised her voice and shouted, "For Viren, for the future." The battle began with loud sounds of weapons and explosions. Liam fought with all his strength. His new abilities surprised even the warriors beside him. He moved quickly, protecting those around him. Despite the fierce fight, the Zarkin pushed forward. Their ships fired powerful beams that shook the ground. Solara and Liam worked side by side. Together, they inspired the warriors to keep fighting. Suddenly, a massive Zarkin war machine appeared. It was huge, with sharp claws and glowing red eyes. It moved toward the center of the city, threatening to destroy everything. Solara shouted, "We must stop that machine." Liam stepped forward. "I will help. I can try to get inside." Solara hesitated. "It is dangerous." "I must try," Liam said firmly. With Solara's help, Liam found a small ship. It was fast and strong. He climbed inside and flew toward the war machine. The machine's outer armor was hard, but Liam's ship had special weapons. He fired beams that broke through the metal. Finally, he found a hatch and climbed inside the machine. The inside was dark and full of machines moving on their own. Liam used his new power to shut down the controls. The war machine stopped moving. Outside, the Zarkin fleet began to retreat. The Viren people cheered. The battle was won, but the cost was high. Liam's body was weak from the fight, but his spirit was strong. Solara was by his side, holding him gently. "You were brave," she whispered. "You saved us all." Liam smiled weakly. "I only did what was right." That night, the city was quiet again. The stars shone bright above. Liam looked at Solara and said, "I am ready to face whatever comes next. For you, For Viren, for humanity, Solara nodded. Together, we are stronger than any enemy. The bond between them was deeper now. Not just friendship, but a promise to protect their worlds and their future. After the battle with the Zarkan war machine, the air on Viren was filled with hope and quiet determination. The Viren people celebrated their victory, but Liam knew that the fight was not over. He could feel something growing inside him, a strange energy that he did not fully understand yet. Solara found Liam one morning as he practiced sword moves in the garden. Her eyes held a gentle seriousness. "Liam, it is time I tell you the secret of your power," she said softly. Liam stopped and looked at her. "What secret?" he asked, curious and a little nervous. Solara led him to a quiet room filled with soft light. In the center was a device that looked like a shining crystal surrounded by metal rings. It pulsed with energy, casting a glow on their faces. "This is the heart of Viren," Solara explained. "It is an ancient device created by my people. To connect with those who carry the human gene, your DNA is unique. It holds a hidden power that we believe can change the fate of the galaxy." Liam's eyes widened. "Hidden power? What kind of power?" Solara smiled gently. "The power to heal, to protect, and to create. When combined with our technology, it can awaken abilities you never knew you had." Liam felt both excited and afraid. "How do we awaken it?" Solara took his hand. "With this device, and with your will. But the process is not easy. It may be painful." Liam nodded. He trusted Solara and wanted to help her people. "I am ready." Solara guided Liam to sit in a comfortable chair next to the heart of Viren. She placed her hands on his shoulders. A soft light from the device surrounded them. At first, Liam felt warmth spreading through his body. Then, a sharp, bright feeling filled his chest. It was as if his whole being was waking up. He closed his eyes and focused on the light. Minutes passed, and the pain slowly faded. When Liam opened his eyes, he saw Solara watching him with hope. "How do you feel?" she asked. Liam took a deep breath. "Stronger, like I can sense things around me, like I am connected to everything." Solara smiled brightly. "That is only the beginning. Your gift will grow." In the days that followed, Liam trained to use his new abilities. He learned to heal small wounds and sense danger before it happened. The Viren people were amazed at how quickly Liam adapted. One afternoon, Liam and Solara walked through the glowing forest. Birds with shining feathers flew above, singing soft songs. "Solara," Liam said, "why do humans have this power? Why?" Now Solara looked thoughtful. "Long ago, humans and Viren shared knowledge. But over time, we lost contact. Now, as danger approaches, the universe calls us to come together again. You are the bridge." Liam felt proud and humbled. He wanted to live up to the trust placed in him. Suddenly, a message came from the city. The Zarkan were regrouping. Their threat was not gone. Solara's face grew serious. "We must be ready. Your power may be the key to protecting our people." Liam nodded. "I will do everything I can." That night, as stars shone bright outside his window, Liam practiced his healing and sensing skills. He felt a new confidence growing. The bond between him and Solara was stronger than ever. Together, they would face whatever challenges lay ahead. The future of two worlds depended on it. The sky above Viren was dark and filled with stars. But tonight, the stars seemed to shine with a strange urgency. The Zarkan fleet was moving closer, their ships casting long shadows over the planet's surface. The Viren people prepared for battle, their faces calm but ready. Liam stood among the warriors, feeling the weight of his new responsibilities. His body was strong and his mind clear. He held the glowing energy sword Solara had given him. The weapon pulsed with power, connected to the heart of Viren. In Liam's awakened gift, Solara approached him, her eyes filled with both concern and hope. "Liam, today we fight not just for Viren, but for the future of many worlds. Your power is our light in this darkness." Liam nodded. "I will not let you down." The army moved to the battlefield, a wide plain near the great city. The ground shook as the Zarkan ships landed. Their dark armor and red eyes made them look like shadows come to life. The first wave of Zarkan warriors charged. The The Viren warriors met them with shields and energy blades. Liam fought alongside Solara, their movements quick and strong. Liam felt the power inside him grow with each battle. He could sense the movements of the enemy before they made them. His sword cut through the dark armor with ease. The Viren warriors cheered when they saw Liam's courage. But the Zarkin did not give up. They pushed harder, using machines that fired beams of energy. The sky lit up with bright blasts, and the ground cracked under the force. Solara raised her voice, calling the warriors to hold the line. Liam moved to protect the weaker fighters, using his new powers to heal their wounds. His touch brought relief and strength. As the battle raged, a deep rumble shook the earth. From the edge of the battlefield, a massive Zarkin war machine appeared. It was larger than any machine Liam had seen before. Its claws could crush buildings, and its eyes glowed with a fierce red light. Solara pointed toward the war machine. That is their final weapon. If it reaches the city, it will destroy everything. Liam's heart raced. He knew what he had to do. I will stop it, he said firmly. Solara grabbed his arm. It is dangerous. I must try, Liam said, determination in his eyes. He ran toward the war machine as the Viren warriors held back the Zarkin soldiers. Liam's sword glowed brighter, and his body moved with speed and strength he did not know he had. Reaching the war machine, Liam saw a small hatch. Without hesitation, he climbed inside. The inside was dark and full of moving parts. Liam's heart beat fast, but he focused on the mission, using his powers. He shut down the machine's controls. Sparks flew, and the war machine stopped moving. Outside, the Zarkin fleet began to retreat. The Viren warriors cheered as the enemy ships flew away. Liam climbed out of the war machine, tired but victorious. Solara ran to him and hugged him tightly. You saved us all, she whispered. Liam smiled, feeling a deep sense of pride. The battle was over, but he knew the future still held many challenges. That night, the city celebrated. The people sang and danced, grateful for their victory and the new hope Liam brought. Solara and Liam stood together under the stars. She looked at him with eyes full of trust and promise. This is only the beginning, she said. Together, we will build a future where humans and Viren stand side by side. Liam nodded, ready for the journey ahead. The bond between them was stronger than ever. Together, they would protect their worlds and face whatever came next. After the great battle, the city of Viren was quiet but still alert. Liam felt proud of what they had achieved, yet deep inside, he knew the danger was not completely gone. The Zarkin might return with even stronger forces. The peace was fragile. Solara stood beside him on a balcony overlooking the city. The sky was painted with the colors of the setting sun. She looked serious and thoughtful. There is something more, Solara said softly. The Zarkin have a weapon we have not seen yet. It is hidden deep in their fleet. If they use it, it could destroy all of Viren. Liam listened carefully. What kind of weapon? Solara's eyes were steady. A massive energy core that can cause a chain reaction. It would tear apart the planet. Liam's heart raced. The thought of losing the place he had come to love was hard to bear. We have to stop it, Liam said. Solara nodded. I have a plan, but it will be dangerous. Liam looked at her, ready to hear whatever she had to say. We need someone to enter the enemy fleet and destroy the energy core from inside. Solara explained. It will take courage and strength. I believe you are the one for this mission. Liam felt a mix of fear and determination. I will do it, Solara smiled, proud but worried. You will not be alone. I will lead the defense here and protect our people. The next day, Liam prepared for his mission. The small ship was waiting for him, fast and equipped with special technology. Solara came to see him before he left. She hugged him tightly and whispered, Be safe, my human. Liam smiled softly. I will come back. He climbed into the ship and launched into the sky. The stars passed by as he flew toward the enemy fleet. The dark ships of the Zarkin loomed ahead like a storm. Using his training and new powers, Liam slipped through the defenses. He avoided patrols and moved with speed and quiet. Finally, he reached the center of the fleet. the place where the energy core was kept. The huge machine glowed with dangerous power. Liam's sword pulsed with light as he prepared to act. Inside the core chamber, alarms blared. The Zarkin noticed Liam's presence and sent guards to stop him. A fierce fight began. Liam moved. With skill and strength, he used his powers to defend himself and heal minor wounds quickly. He reached the core and placed his sword against it. The energy reacted to his touch, glowing brighter. Liam focused all his will on destroying the core. Suddenly, the machine started to shake. The energy grew unstable. Liam knew he had to get out before it exploded, but the exit was blocked by enemies. He fought his way back, his body tired but strong. Just as he reached his ship, the core exploded behind him in a brilliant flash. The blast rocked the enemy fleet. Liam's ship was hit and damaged. He struggled to keep control. With great effort, he flew away from the explosion, heading back. To VEREN. Back on the planet, Solara and the warriors waited anxiously. The sky lit up with the glow of the blast. Liam's ship appeared, damaged but flying. He landed with a rough landing, but was safe. Solara ran to him, relief shining in her eyes. Liam was weak but alive. "You did it," she said. "You saved us all." Liam smiled, tired but happy. It was worth it. The people of Viren honored Liam as a hero. They saw that humans had a strength beyond the physical, courage, sacrifice. In heart. Liam and Solara stood together, knowing the future would bring new challenges. But their bond was unbreakable. They looked up at the stars, ready for the next adventure. Together, they would protect their worlds and build a future full of hope. The war was over. The stars shone brightly above the planet Viren, and the air was calm and peaceful. Liam stood beside Solara on a high balcony, overlooking the city. The soft wind carried the fresh scent of flowers and the glow of the city. Lights sparkled like tiny stars on the ground. Liam looked at Solara and smiled. "We did it. The Zarkin are gone." Solara nodded, her eyes full of hope. "Yes, but this is just the start. There is much to do." Together, they have faced great dangers. Liam's strength and courage had helped save an entire world. But more than that, their friendship had created a bond between humans and Viren that would change the galaxy forever. The Viren Council gathered in the Great Hall to discuss the future. Leaders from all over the planet came to speak about how to build peace and friendship with other worlds. Liam was invited to join them as a special representative of humanity. The council room was grand and filled with soft lights. The air buzzed with quiet conversation as leaders shared their ideas. Solara spoke first. "We must join with other races and protect the galaxy from harm. Humans and Viren together are stronger." Liam stood and addressed the council. "We are different, but we share the same dreams. Peace, friendship, and hope. We can learn from each other and grow together." The leaders nodded in agreement. A new alliance was formed, a promise to work as one to protect all life. After the meeting, Liam and Solara walked outside. The stars were bright, and the moon shone softly over the land. Solara took Liam's hand. "You have changed everything. You showed us that humans are brave and kind. I am proud to call you my human." Liam smiled warmly. "And I am proud to stand with you and your people. Together, we are stronger." Their bond was no longer just a friendship. It was a symbol of hope for two worlds and many more to come. As days passed, Liam learned more about the Viren culture and shared stories of Earth. He missed his home, but felt happy to be part of something greater. Solara showed Liam the wonders of her world, the glowing forests, the sparkling lakes, and the cities that touched the sky. They dreamed of exploring the stars together, seeking new friends and adventures. One evening, under the light of 1,000,000 stars, Solara hugged Liam gently. "I have finally discovered you, my human," she whispered. Liam looked into her eyes and knew that this was only the beginning. A new journey awaited them, one filled with hope, friendship, and endless possibilities. Together, they would face the future, shining bright among the stars.